I think what we're seeing is like, whether we're as pastors and those who are trying to make disciples aware of this or not, people are asking these questions. They're skeptical about whether it's safe in the church.
Yes.
And there's a pathway of deconstruction that anything that looks anything like what they had before is inherently wrong. So it's not like take the garbage off the ship. It's anything that looks like a ship is now bad. Yeah. And so what is that unhealthy type of deconstruction? And then just move us into that space.
It is interesting to me that the New Testament, it is interesting to me that the New Testament juxtaposes Peter and Judas. Peter and Judas, they have one thing in common. Peter and Judas have one thing in common. They both deny Jesus. They share their denial of Christ. The difference between the two is one gave up and one stuck, even in the midst of, I should put it this way, one of them was willing to come back and be restored. When I'm in my office now, I think I'm the only faculty at my university who has a couch in his office. And so my students love office hours because it's the most comfortable office hours.
Cozy.
Cozy. When I'm sitting in my office and I have a student who says to me, is doubt bad? Is deconstruction bad? I will not answer the question, because the question, it's hard to give a good answer to a bad question. It's the wrong question. The question is not if doubt and deconstruction are good or bad. It is, why are you doing it? If I'm sitting with a student who says, I'm really struggling with my faith, I'm really struggling with my theology, but here's why. I really want to follow Jesus with all my heart. I want God and his kingdom. I don't want anything less. I want Jesus. If some kid sit in my office and said, I want Jesus so much, and I'm wrestling with doubt, I'm wrestling with my theology, I'd look at him and say, that is really good. That is a wonderful struggle. You should be struggling. I have been following Jesus for 25 years, and there are things I still keep up at night about. I don't know how to handle it. There's stuff in the Bible that drives me mad. I believe it. I just don't get it. That's good. That's good. But you and I both know that very often our young people aren't deconstructing or struggling with doubt because they want to follow Jesus. Really often what it is we're deconstructing the Bible or our faith because secretly we're really just mad at our parents. Secretly, we just really got hurt at the church. Secretly, we really just want to be able to sleep with who we want to sleep with. Secretly, we just want to be able to stop having somebody that tells us something we don't want to hear. And if somebody is deconstructing and doubting Jesus because he says stuff we don't want to hear, I would say that is very dark and does not have a good end. So more important to me is not, is doubt good or bad? Is deconstruction good or bad? My question is, why are you doing it? Are you doing it because you want to follow Jesus with all your heart, mind, soul, and strength? Or are you doing it because really you just want to start doing what you want to do?